Hello. Congrats, Wyrm, on your first, Mossy on your second. Happy Final Fantasy Day. Let's go. Today, hello. Hello, Mossy. Today it looks like internet is fine. I know. Happy better internet day. I mean, today, touch wood. Everything seems to be going okay today. Everything seems to be fine. Yeah. I am early because I was sitting here. I got ready for stream. I had a nap by accident for like an hour after I got off work, and then I got up and I was like, oh, I gotta get ready for stream. And then I sat here like twiddling my thumbs, and I was like, I may as well just go live instead of waiting, because we do have a decent chunk of quests that I want to try to get through today, which hopefully may end in us doing the Airy. Hopefully. If all goes to plan. If all goes according to plan. But I hope that you guys are all well. I hope that you're having a lovely time zone. Yeah. Hi, Wyrm. Welcome in. Welcome, Wyrm. So we'll just crack on, you know. We're still... So I did the Som'al off stream this morning. I did that. I did it unsynced just to get it out of the road. But yeah. Onwards we march with Heavensward. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding hraesvelgr himself. We're in a Dark Knight's nightmare right now. What manner of creature is that? It's a moogle. Little babies, yeah. Stop it! I was like, I knew it. Wyrm, the Dark Knight enjoyer. Pop, do my eyes deceive me, or was that a moogle? It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the ffxiv. I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mists. If the moogle does live here, however, he may know where hraesvelgr makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely. The moogles, simply the Koroks of the Final Fantasy world. And seemingly just as divisive. I love them though. I do want to be able to get a plush of one day. But he's gone, Pop. We must widen our search. Bum, 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 bum. Nearby air appears warped. You sense that concealing magics are at work. They're here. They're here somewhere. I've heard tales of these moogles, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. You speak true, but you speak facts. Can I speak, though? Maybe. Maybe not. What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. Did you... No, I love them. I see no evidence of this moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhaps 'twas simply one of these strange plants shifting in a breeze. Estinian, stop being a joy kill. My goodness, where's your sense of whimsy? Do. I feel like there was another... No, okay, my memory deceives me. It's warped. Gonna put a large backpack on the moogles and roll them down the hills, bro. There is no sign of a moogle in this area. Hello? Hello? Oh. I'm sure I glimpsed the moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Perhaps? Perhaps? I think you might have the right idea, Alphino. Confound it. Could we but enlist the aid of one of those local moogles? I am certain hraesvelgr would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify nidhogg's with any certainty. He could wander the mists for days and not know if we were any closer to his brood brother. And those are days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady ysayle, might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it's safe to approach? Put a sticky note on their face saying "'Tis of the kingdom, sends its regards." The poor moogles. The poor moogles. Set aside your dark knightedness. Spare the moogles. I shall try, yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area deaf to reason. And what of you, Master Alphino? No. Just simple no. No mercy. I will protect them. Moogles, get behind me. Get behind me. I have not yet given up on the moogles. Pop, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the moogles' kin in the Twelveswood. After that business with Moggle, I dare say they will be glad to help us. Okay. Assuming you have no need for me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, in the hope that he might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Estinian. Gorilla Toast popped a moogle and rolls them as well. No! How dare you? How dare you? You know what I'll do, Wyrm? I'll just bring out a Furby. Problem solved. I remembered that. Your fear. Come then, Pop. Let us make haste for Gridania and rendezvous at Nofika's altar. Ah, but I neglected to tell you. There is an aetheryte of ancient construction here which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it. Already one step ahead. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, I've already attuned to the aetheryte. I've already attuned to Gridania. Where am I actually going? Maybe I could be a smart cookie and use, you know, be a smart cookie if I could Conjurer's Guild. That's what it is. Oh, here we are. Hi, Alfie. I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arrival in Gridania. Apparently moogles are the Koroks of Final Fit. Yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Mm-hmm. Said it before, say it again. Ba-ba-dum-bum. Time to drop rocks on their heads and roll them down. Oh my goodness, the two people that are Dark Knight tanks. Help. Help. Man. We're outnumbered. We're outnumbered. Sid is coming with. Oh dear, no. Oh no. Oh dear. I sent word to the Elder Seatseer upon arrival in Gridania, and I am pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the 12wood moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with the conjurer stationed at its entrance? Sure am. But welcome inside. I hope that you're well. I hope that you're swell. The Elder Seatseer awaits you. Pray follow me. It's the pretty Ellison that when I first started playing, I was like, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. I'm tired of doing this stupid ass relics. A Realm Reborn relic suck balls. Rip. Rip. Ba-ba-bum. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less of a relief to see you safe and hale with mine own eyes. Me and Ma was looking at the Ellison right now. You like this one? You like this guy? She's stunning. I think she's stunning. If I could move past behind his eyes. If I could move past the Ellison stiff run, that's the one thing that the run cycles makes or breaks a character. If I could move past, I would make a character that looks just like her. I would. I mean... I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less of a relief to see you safe and hale with mine own eyes. It ain't that bad, not gonna lie. Yeah, I've had little runs when yeah. I don't know. If they move their arms a little more, maybe I'd be a bit more like, yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. But coming from someone whose main race has the Crash Bandicoot run. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seatseer, we would beg your wisdom in a matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragonsong War. Speak on, friend. I see. So you seek a means to contact these moogles of the churning mists. Kupopo, I say, Kupo! Sweet baby! Greetings, Kuplo Cop. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company? I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit. And I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more of these moogles in the sky, Kupo. Punt him! Get behind me, Kuplo Cop! The enemy is here! Get behind me! Get behind me! I'll protect you! I will protect you! I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a moogle high in the clouds of Dravania and had hoped that you and your kin in the 12wood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Football real? What? Justice for moogles. Pray correct me if I'm mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of moogles who dwelled beyond the clouds. Indeed there are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took a bickering like spoiled children. Ah yes, the tale of good King Moogle Mog. What number's that? That's 12. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous strength, that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the churning mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Twelveswood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Not the Namazu slander as well. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Indeed, Master Alphino, such stories oft contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the moogles of the churning mists tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come tramping through the forest. Of course, where there's one moogle, there's bound to be more. They bonded themselves just fine and not adding anything extra. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us then? Just you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit, the thought of venturing outside the Twelveswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins. If you will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador for Gridania. And shocked faces across the room. My lady, are you quite certain? Someone call Lise. We have a small critter that needs to be hacky sacked. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, spoiler. We're not up to Lise yet. Spoilers. How oft has our nation turned to the signs of the seventh dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the Warrior of Light to risk her life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is this not just? A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seedseer. We would be honored by your presence. It's fine, Lisa's just a side character anyway. Ah! Onwards! Also, I don't know if you need reminder if you need to collect your rocks, don't forget that. Also, Sai, if you want to go back to your 4 rocks, remember to eat a rock, but don't collect one. Remember. Remember. There we go. You're back to your 4. There we go. There we go. Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I'm not the Warrior of Light, I'm the Warrior of Snark. Jesus. I will serve as the Elder Seedseer's guide on the journey back to Solemn Isle. Thank you, Bot-Tink. Thank you, Bot-Tink. It's being a path I have already trodden. I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us. Back we go. Do-do-do. Bagpipes. We love bagpipes. Do 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 do. Hey, Estinian. Well met, Warrior of Light. Nidhogg has not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking. The elder seer herself answers your call. Then there is naught to do but wait. Waiting, elevator music. They are here, Pop. Were we just standing there awkwardly the whole time? Oh my goodness, that's such an autistic thing to do. Oh my goodness. Greetings, my friends. I'm happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful, devoid as the road was of Dravanians. 'Twould seem the dragons have abandoned some isle for the churning mists. We've got tough! They got tough. Yep. Elder Seer, may I present you, Sir Estinian Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. It's called tough, but it's nice and chewy. It is an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I have heard many tales of our order's extraordinary skill and courage. Friends, I feel it is only right to inform you that we are not alone. The moogles are all around us even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by a horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. Dragoon armor is just so perfect, right? I do think it's some of the sickest armor in the game. But welcome in. This should serve. They're hiding, of course, but there are so many of them, Kupo. Pokey armor. Literally my first character was a Dragoon just for the armor. Nice, nice. I am Kani Senna. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twelveswood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Doo-doo-doo. I love them so much. It is such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo. I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan. Wyrm, put the gun down. Put the gun down. Goodness. Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you. Greetings, I am Kuplokop, ambassador of the 12-Wood Moogles. A Moogle from the world below. Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here among the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh on 1,000 winters. Fine. Don't pick up another weapon. Put the gun down. Do not pick up another one. Put the hammer down. Oh my goodness. We're not playing Whack-A-Moogle. It's not happening. It's not happening. Please. Oh my god. I'm defending you all. Moogles. I'm defending you all. Mayhaps you... I know I haven't read this. Mayhaps you will forgive them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matters which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great wyrm hraesvelgr, that they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. The poor Moogles. The poor Moogles. Oh my goodness. An end to war, you say? I trust you, Kenny Senna. The light of peace shines bright within your soul. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said for your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen here in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that, we hid because we smelled dragon's blood. Everyone in the room looks to Estinian. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peats, such as hraesvelgr, many others crave the opposite, such as nidhogg. Suffice to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood, splattered warrior friends, will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. Now, just a moment, Chieftain. Pop here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. Thank you, Kuplo Cop. She is a champion of the Twelveswood moogles, and I'll not hear her good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration. If I may, Chieftain, there is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interests of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend you the hospitality of Mogholm. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo. Man, do I love waiting on fates to spawn. I know that that's sarcasm, but I don't have a witty response. The crown is drippy though. Ba-ba-bum. Do-do-do. I love moogles so much. So do I. So do I. And I will defend them against the horde of... Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. Screw those buried sheets. No! What was it Kuplo Cop called you again? Pop. Your names are odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. As are Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. These were the names of the 3 wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness. That's where I know you from. I was wondering how I got here. It was in Mossy's stream. Yeah. Yeah. Undertake these trials and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of your aid. Let's go. None of these are... Welcome to Pop. It's me. Da-da-dum. Hi, Moghan. Hello, yes, I'm Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings are droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to Ale Tom. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo. We'll pick up one at a time. I'm just blue mage nuking fates until mine spawns. That emote is great. Hello? I think I remember this one. I remember when I first did it, I was like confused where I think it's this one. That for some reason my brain couldn't comprehend where I couldn't find them all. Look at all these moogles, Mogsy! Oh my goodness. Bam. Moogle stinky? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Moogle slander, left, right, and center. Do, 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 do. And then the other one's like up on the hill. If my memory is correct. Duh, my husband hates them, so that's automatically makes me hate them as well. I mean, hats off to your loyalty and to your commitment to your partnership. Do it. Yeah, this one was the one that I remember spending way longer than I needed to running around trying to find. Ba-ba-ba. Bum, bum, bum. Moggy, I love. Oh, this just. Oh, ah. They're just silly little guys, you know? Just silly little guys doing silly little things. Did you have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know. I have it right here, my guy. Don't even worry about it. Ah, yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have main ingredient for my Pom tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, miss? Should you ever feel over Pom losing its bounce, then I'm your Moogle, Kupo. I'll just grab that. Getting stabbed by a silly old worm? Oh my goodness. Oh, I haven't been here yet? Oh, where are you up to in this story? Where are you up to? Final Fantasy can make anything cute. Yes. Yes. No, this is my second playthrough of MSQ. This is my second time, along with Sid and I. Oh my goodness. Yes, you have a pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. I only had one character in the free demo up to level... Gotcha. Or 70. It's up to 70, I think. I think it's 70? Question mark? Yes, you have the player. I already said that. It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why? They look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madame, is this. Find these ardent archosaurs and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps if a smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. There's zero fates. Oh, damn. Everything Pop is playing is accessible up to the free trial. I think it goes until the end of Stormblood. Yeah. So I'm in Heavensward, like the first expansion beyond the base game. That's included in the free trial. I'll pick this one up as well. Why not? Mogwin's the name and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Moghome who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chieftain Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness, but as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I intend to charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a pebble painted with such variant, vibrant colour and unmistakable panache. Is it panache? 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 Cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Mogholm. I was doing some Final Fantasy again, but I've locked myself into some Minecraft projects. I mean, based, honestly. Based. Love me some Minecraft. That was me yesterday. I was up way later than I should have been in Minecraft. It was bad. Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, you mean the paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently. A fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. We know, Pop, we know. Working on the base. Yep. Literally based. Working on the base. Literally. I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to Som Ul's summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there. Whoa. Is this the one where I have to go upstairs? Oh no, not yet. Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, happy day. If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo knots just lying about to spend on such luxuries? Your fate spawned? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Speak with Mogwin. Well, what did you find, Kupo? Yes. Now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your truck commences. Go, adventurer, and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. Ta-da! And this is the one where I gotta go upstairs. Ta-da! Why is there no music? Bring me the music. Oh, hello. Give me that. I still need to finish up, do the extra bonus quests for the last. For the Dravanian Forelands. I still need to do that. Still need to do that. Wrong way. Which way's the way up there? It's over this way. Can I get up here? Can I get up here? Can I? No. Okay. Okay then. How do I get... Oh. Do-do-do-do. Obtain the masterpiece. What if I just... I still... One of my favorite things is a sprout. Oh, it's not. It's gonna let me? Yes, it is. That health drop, though. I'd be running around and I'd be in a party with Sai, and Sai would be like, why did your health just drop to the floor? And I'd be like, no reason. No reason. Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, madame. At last, I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed. I'll grab it. Okay. Archosaurs, here we come. Here we come. They're not gonna know what hit them. Da-da. Mm-hmm. Do-do-do. Punch the floor. Punch the floor. Ba, 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 ba. Ooh, that's right, the square hole. That's right, the square hole. Is that it? Nope, one more. Enjoy your rock. Enjoy your daily rock. Do do do. You know what, the snowman, they could do like another snowman, but it's like Moogle. It's a snowman Moogle. Just a thought. I just thought that they looked similar. That'd be a funny little mount. Da-da-da. Interesting philosophical question though. Does one rock count as a pile? Well, a poor man's pile, maybe. You know, sometimes all people have is one rock, and that is their pile. I don't know, that was me pulling stuff out of my ass. And if not, how many rocks? I think one rock could be... I think one rock can be considered a pile. Mountie cannot be executed while sparing Art of War. Rip. You were able to humble my Dravanian devotees. Wonderful. You're as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those louts from pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. Du-du-du. Oh, leave my one rock pile out of this. How many hairs before someone is considered bald? Hey, if you've got one hair on your head, you're not bald. There's one hair. There's one hair, you're not bald. I say bald means absolutely zero hairs on your head. Mm-hmm. It's one rock pile. Tough. I mean, I don't need... Actually, no, it'd be handy if I grabbed that. You have completed the Trials of Trustworthiness. Return to Chief Tan Moglin and await his judgment. Bum. These are great philosophical questions. I love it. I love it. Ba-da-dum. Pop, if this is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the Trials of Trustworthiness administered by the Taskmasters, Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions, and I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. Let's go, friends! We're about to be judged by a Moogle. Let's go. Rally the troops. Are these trials over then? My tasks have been a little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like packed chocobos, I shall demand compensation in kupo knots out of principle, but I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? Oh, wait, the head pat's gonna be the wrong spot. Oh my goodness, thank you for the head pats, even though I moved and I forgot to move that. Oops. Oopsies. Time to commit moogle arbal ab. Can I speak? Time to commit moogle arson abs anarchy. Oh my goodness. Don't shake your head at me, Sai. Listen. Listen. I tried to minimize the... I mean, I could move it back over there and then move the chat over there, but I was trying to minimize how much stuff was on the screen when I streamed Final Fantasy. I was just experimenting. I didn't know what would happen. Normally, I'm on that side of the screen. Normally, that's where I am. Shakes my head loudly. Oi. Standing here in Mogho, my thoughts turned inevitably to the legend of good King Moogle the 12th and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story of younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. I like buttons. If there is a button, I will push a button. I mean... slay. We've become such friends, Kupo. My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter over and see him then. How do you know what you're doing? There's so many buttons, Brian. When I was streaming and running dungeons. Easy, you just remember your buttons. What sorcery is this? That my heart should stir at mere fluffiness. Let it in, ysayle. We need more Moogle defenders in this house. I'm terribly outnumbered. Pop, no matter. What is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision. Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Where the hell is Estinian? Wait. Oh, what are you doing over here, you nerd? Bit antisocial of you. How do your trials, Row of Light? I myself have been set on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Can't quite say I've heard someone pronounce her name like that. What did I say? Ysayle? It's Ysayle, isn't it? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seem entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld, who also favoured such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could outleap a caracal lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Pop. I like not this place. Jesus, Denian, joy kill. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-dum. Woo! Judgment time. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all these dreary chores and noodling errands. And have our labours proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain? Without a doubt, in fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with my fellow Moogle. Hey! But you see, before any meeting with hraesvelgr should take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo? Grr. Just a grr from Estinian. Oh dear, the horn. Bring out the horn, quickly now. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the great worm, Kupo. Ysayle? Ysayle? It has an A at the ysayle at the end, doesn't it? Isn't that how that was how it was it? Okay. We haven't perhaps sorry, that's my bad. Beat hey fuzzy ass We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Moghan may have sat on it. So we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done though. Now we need simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We are in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks for your noble gift. We shall finally have a chance to plead our case to hraesvelgr. Very possibly, yes. But I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I am quite certain that hraesvelgr will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair, come, we have squandered enough time already. Estinian, where is your, as I said before, where is your sense of whimsy? It is not about the destination, but the journey. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship, twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mogholm your home amongst the clouds. Ta-dum. I didn't see the name, so I tried to Google based on your pronunciation. Okay, if it's ysayle. I just thought that I heard, Alphino said ysayle, but thanks for your help, Kupo. I doubt I will ever have found time for all these rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting about and a little more time chieftaning, things would have never gotten messy in the first place, and he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well, eh, Kupo? Ba-da-bam! But no, there's a very high chance that I'm pronouncing everything incorrectly. I'd have to shoot that child for that pronunciation! Oh my goodness. I've been saying ysayle for like over a year. And this is the first time you've pulled me up on it. Oops. Whoopsies. Yeah, I heard the mispronunciation this whole time and was just waiting for the voice scenes to clap back. Okay, so Alphino said, okay, I'd never heard you pronounce it that way. I have. That's how I thought it was since I first played Heavensward. My bad. You used to pronounce it right. Okay. Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alphino is looking for you. I'll be waiting outside, just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart. Woo-doo-doo. Hello? To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe that Elder Seetsia and her retinue will soon be making journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? To be fair, I have also never heard you pronounce it that way either. Well, now I know. Now I know. But no, I'm definitely certain there's a bunch of names that I pronounce incorrectly. I'm like 110% certain. Alphino, Pop, I do humbly thank you for what was been the most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the experience of these moogles might never have been revealed to us. 'Tis we who should be thankful, Elder Seetsia. Were it not for your timely Well, my goodness. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Kuplokop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twelveswood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kins moogles back home. And it is our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Oh, I also did, I don't know if I mentioned it, I did see that there are ads incoming shortly. If you do get hit with ads, please feel free to have a stretch, grab a drink, move around. I appreciate you sticking through the ads. We have them set up as we do, so that way new people don't get smacked in the face immediately when they join stream. Safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must be on our way. hraesvelgr awaits. Warrior of Light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath the stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. Da-da-da. But as a newbie viewer, my contribution isn't very impactful. I still appreciate it. I still appreciate it. No matter how big or small, I appreciate it. Estinian is a loser. I mean, that is a fact. That is a fact. He's still one of my favorite characters ever, though. Do-do-do-do. Have you said your goodbyes and dabbed away your tears, Kupo? Then we are indeed ready to go. Let's go. Da-da-da. Oh yeah, same. Yes. He's our favorite loser. As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing hraesvelgr's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make for Asar. Oh, and watch out for the rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo. Oh, we're in ads. We're in ads. From memory, I'm fairly certain this is just traveling from one place to the next. But if we reach up to the cutscene part, I won't proceed. I will halt until we're back. Oh, hey, it's a Fade. You guys are funky looking. Hi. Do. Oh, I love this. I just love Heavensward. Honestly, I just love Heavensward. Do. Hello? Oh. I don't know. It would be handy if I had the fairy out. Maybe. Holy shit! Holy, what the hell has just happened? What the hell has just happened? What is happening? What is happening? Hello? Sai? The gifted subs? Bro! Sai? Scared the living bejesus out of me. Thank you. Thank you for giving a sub to Maven, to Kiwi, to Lilycat, to Autumn, and to Caberhook. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it is still technically the streamiversary week, so I do have to pick up. Oh my goodness. Sigh. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, mate. Dude, okay. Give me one sec. Cyrus Ator, you little rascal. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, happy streamiversary. Yes. It was just a... Oh my... Sigh. Sigh, put the credit card down. Oh my goodness. Sigh, put the credit card down. Oh my goodness. That is... Let me count. That's 6 subs. That's 6 subs, dude. Okay. Okay, 1 second. I wasn't prepared. I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared at all. Put the cookie down. You didn't have to do that. Sigh. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Let me, I'm just pulling up the stuff that I just need to put up. There's this. Let me fix this. Can I fix this? Hello? You're the... You get to be on the screen. Look at that. This is my really, like, makeshift scuffed. Okay, okay, Sigh, okay. All right, and then you, okay, now for our working, you get to pick a song as well. You can let me know in the Discord that you want added to our co-working stream playlist on Saturday morning or Friday night for you guys. Sigh! 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 What? Sigh, thank you for then giving a further sub to Inky Mood, Poxmox, Sailor Shy, Okima Chronicle, and Morphing Phoenix Gaming. Sigh! And I think we're also reached our sub goal, which means that we get more emote slots. Hello? Hello? Also, Sigh, that means you also get to post to my Blue Sky. By the way, you also get to choose what you want me to post to Blue Sky. Fun fact. Fun fact. Let me do the quick. Oh my goodness. Cyrus Adore! Cyrus Adore! You cheeky bastard! Oh my goodness! Sigh. You also get to decide. I'll give Otto a treat. I'll do that. And then PvP, it'll be next week when I do PvP on stream. I'll do PvP on stream, but you get to pick what class I do. You essentially just look at that list and tell me what you want. Sigh! You're too kind. Jesus Christ. I can't believe you. I can't believe you've done this. Oh my god. Enter hype track. Like, whoa. 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 I'm shocked. Shocked is what I am. I really, oh my goodness, Sigh. I'm just gonna be like, sigh, sigh, sigh. Who did that? You did. There's evidence. There's evidence. Hello? There's evidence that you did it. I should really have the fairy out. Smile, dude! I don't expect anyone to do that. Ever. We're in a cost of living crisis. Everything's shit. I'm like, no. I still can't believe you've done this. But no, let me know What you want? I'll be moving somewhere cheaper soon, so more wriggle. Bro, don't spend it on me though. Spend it on yourself. What? Oh my goodness. I'm grabbing this ether current. Can I? I just have to grab it from down here? Okay. I also don't think, I think this is like the first time that we've actually had a hype train question mark, which is also insane. Which is also crazy. That's crazy. Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece, Kupo. I wonder what has the dragon so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, and they seem worse than usual. One man hype train. It's just you in the engine room going, choo choo, let's go. It's just the engine. There's no carts on it. It's just you storming ahead. Oh, goodness. We may have a small problem, Kupo. When the winds are high like this, hraesvelgr invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down. Oh, okay. There's a hype chest. It should give an emote. What's the emote? Ooh, it's just Sai with a whole train strapped behind their back, literally. just like the, oh, there's like a, oh my goodness. What movie am I thinking of? I can't remember what movie I'm thinking of. Sai, I don't think that I can actually say words to express my gratitude. That's how I feel. Yeah, there's a Red Dead movie. But no, we've also hit our sub goal, which is bonkers. Bonkers. So that means that I need to get looking into potentially commissioning some more. Well. Cyrus Sator, the conductor of the Orville Express. I would say I'm grateful that I've leveled high enough where the enemies don't even look at me. I love that for me. Love that for me. This should do nicely, Kupo. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, and until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. And mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then, I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Corthus. Clear our minds. 'Tis Master Alphino whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Pop, and see the wildlife does not make a meal out of our young friend. Why don't you do it, Astinian? You're all... We will have a camp ready by the time you return. Gotta go, bye, bye. It's lovely seeing you. Have a happy time zone. I appreciate you hanging out. Sharp inhale. Did I do a sharp inhale? Oops. Or what are you about to do? Are you about to do something? Cyrus Sator! Cyrus Sator! I was like, wait, did I do? Wait, you're about to do something. Sai! Put the card down. Card down. Get rid of it. Go into your settings. Remove payment methods. Stop it. Oh my goodness. my god. But thank you for the gifted subs to Sincerely Sam, Venti, Dragon Saw, Starry Night, and Human Robot. I'm putting it down now. Good. Good. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Down this way. Again, I genuinely do not know how to put into words how grateful I am that you even considered doing that. I do not expect it. But I appreciate it. Very muchly. That's not even, I didn't even speak real English. That's how kind of speechless I am. Do. Can I want to get down. Let me down. Do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's always picking the fat cat. I'm not complaining, but I'm like, you're meant to be a little randomized. Who did that? Looks around again. Sigh. It was you? That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyways, Illy. I love you too. Truly. Truly. It's been some of the best years of my life in the last 3 years since we've become buddies. You're the best. You're the best. Back to the campgrounds. No, I'm not participating in a fate. I have an MSQ to do. No, you. Well, it'll almost be... I'm so glad that that's like one of the first early VODs that I actually do have record of is when Sai first came into chat. That is something that I treasure, is that I have that when Sai first dropped in. I was playing Breath of the Wild to no one, and Sai dropped in and then hung out with me until the end of stream and then was like, I'll catch you tomorrow. And I was like, okay, and they were there. And then since then, on that fateful day in 2022, look at us now. I see I was right to worry about the boys' safety. Once Alphano returns with the wood, we can see about supper. I'm a man of my word. I know. I know. I know. But no, you were technically like my first regular viewer, which is crazy. Crazy. And here we are. Once Alphano returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looks like stew ingredients ready for the fire. We've moved on to some cute little nicknames, I see. Coming in a day or two, Miles will... Yep. Day 2. You joined stream. And Miles was like, who the hell is this? That's very demure, Stinian. Da-da-doo. Sweet baby. And then there's me who showed up at science guidance like a meteorite. A few things compare. I thought this would have been voiced. This was giving voiced scene vibes, but apparently not. Few things compare to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came within kindling and a flint. Me summoning the devil worm. "'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then, but yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal ysayle with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampering son of a Charlian dignitary, and, alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever accepted into the studium. How proud I was to watch wits with scholars, to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of mine own shortcomings. The hubris invited manipulation and betrayal and led to the downfall of the science. Oh, Alfie. We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, never knowing that it was that they what it is that they fight for. The devil that was summoned. Never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. 'Twas only upon meeting hraesvelgr that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for the chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the holy sea and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things, I cannot deny, but I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetrating a needless war. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear, with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have laboured. Sitting here, amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny the man and the dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. How very self-aware, Stinian. Who knew you had it in you? In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will say Nidhogg myself, orders or no. I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Estinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince hraesvelgr of righteousness of our cause. We love the man of violence. Yeah. Oh. I don't want to spoil, but I really wish that ysayle got to stick around. You ain't vanquishing me, you lose. Square up. Worm's ready to fight a city. Doubt not, but I shall, Dragoon. Well, winds willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising of the sun. I really like that cutscene. That's probably one of my favorite cutscenes. I don't know why I thought that it was going to be voiced. Give me the money. I bet my wolf's den rank is higher than this scrub. Put Wyrm and Astidian in a PvP match. See who wins. Although he did do well. I'm not going to spoil. No, I'm not. No. There are people here that have not made it that far. We will not speak. I will not speak what I had thought. The campfire was so cozy. I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But do you feel how the winds have shifted? They have been borne hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot on that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now. If it's all the same to you, good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you. Oh, wow. Okay. It was nice knowing you. Bro. I'm not gonna die. This is the point when I was playing Heavensward that I really like. Ooh, I was like, I'm in. I'm in. I'm sold. I'm in. It just gets better from here. Ba-da-ba-dum. Do-do-do. Can I remember how to get up there? Yes. Do, 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 do. Yes, it is that way. It's been a while. I'm just saying with no context, I got to whoop up his ass twice. That's true. That is true. True. I've gone the wrong way like an absolute goof. I'm a silly goof and I've gone the wrong way. I didn't. We're just doing this just to get a lay of the land. I totally didn't just walk straight past this. I definitely didn't, like an absolute goof. Ignore that that happened. Ignore that that happened. Da-da-doom. Da-da-dum. Do-do-do. Let me get the ether current first before we meet the great dragon. This cuts before I even played this game. This was like, I remember Sai was playing it in Discord. And this was like the cutscene that was like the first time that I was like, oh, what game is this? Oh, this is Final Fantasy. Fun fact. Fun fact for you all. A bit of pop lore for you. Toot that horn. Mortals, why do you disturb my solitude? Look at him! He's so cool.
Hraesvelgr.
Insert dude with the sickness here. Thou speakest the name of a creature that but awaiteth the release of oblivion. Leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Hraesvelgr, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Do not speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl, thinkest thou my beloved spirit hath descended from the heavens? That the secrets of her heart are thine to know.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
Gullible fool, the light but illuminated the past for thee. It did not grant thee omniscience? Omniscience? Omniscience. The spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva. 'Tis but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly. Beguiled by the Dark One's lies, they attempted to resurrect a king amongst worms. Yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brood brother. Such gods are not summoned but created, phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Then the spirit that answered me.
Was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul hath been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgr, Ysayle's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon
You're
is
right.
real, and it has borne us
It's
this
Ysayle.
far.
I've been a fool. I've been a fool. I've been a fool at adding. Oh, I have been a fool. I have been a fool. I, Pop Tink, raise my hand and say I was wrong. I'm a goof. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I am a goof. There it was, waiting for this. I am big goof. I offer big apologies to Cyrus Sator. I am but a fool. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. I was saying my own wife's name wrong. I am a terrible person. Oh my goodness. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Okay. Okay, that's settled then. Ysayle. Fake fan. Hey. Oh. I know that there's plenty of names that I say wrong. I know. And I second guess myself a lot. Anyway, we continue.
We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death, and thou wouldst speak to me of peace? Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth, then tell me thou deservest forgiveness.
Esk ein ison ul dran il esk
1200 years ago, my beloved Shiva's sacrifice served to bring an end to the war twixt man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. Two centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elezen learned much about us, not least that the eyes of a great worm are the wellspring of his strength. Twas out of selfish desire to possess this strength that King Thordan then conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. With the aid of his leal knights and most noble of Elezen, lured my brood sister Ratatoska into an ambush and took from her that which he craved. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger, of my brood sister's tattered corpse, defiled by her Elezen allies. They had torn out her eyes, and feasted upon them in the manner of wild beasts. Yet that was not all. For from their bloody banquet, the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now, I labour to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies, hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thordan and some few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery, they set about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. Such is the truth the Holy See would keep hidden. Such was the beginning of the Dragon Song War. 'Tis a song my kind shall never forget, even should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard crumble into dust. Oh man, I love Heavensward. Good God.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg meaneth for Thornton's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the torment, those who abandon their own and side with dragonkind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that all traitors' progeny bear a trace of Radatoskar's essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to waken it.
Then the seed lies within us.
Tis for this reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and thus are they transformed, to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brothers shall account for all of the betrayer's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
Well, we're in a crisis now. There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like thee, Dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigour will be spent ere thou reachest 210, and Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
We're making progress, Estinian. I'm proud of you. Thou hast the right of it, Dragonslayer. Comprehendest thou now the futility of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Unlikely. stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetrate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deed of history seemed distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, the history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from Ratatoska's wounds. How could he not be driven mad? Tis only by the calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury hath not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone. Oh man, I love this expansion so much. Oh my goodness. hraesvelgr was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power, that will beyond his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children, and far from mitigating this, humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned served only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. I don't need any of you. Give me the money.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with hraesvelgr.
The parents are fighting. The parents are fighting. They're fighting.
But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Wyrm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him?
Estinian is so edgy. I mean, true. True.
Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe.
Alright, just dragging me into things, sure.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation.
Light
grows
work, no
bloodier by the
reaction. A
moment.
student really said, nah, I'd win.
Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. Sorry, just had something in my throat. Had something in my throat. That could mean nothing.
I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
You know what? Ysayle. That's how I felt when I got my autism diagnosis. Everything I believed, everything that I thought I was, not true. Not true. Okay.
Leave her.
I
Your
too
words
had
will
a
not reach her
crisis.
now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Oh boy. She'll bounce back, I know it. I know it. Mate, wyrm, bless you. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Bye, Ysayle. A little kiss on the forehead as I leave. Give me your sweet cheeks. Let me give me a kiss. Do, 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 do. But no, like I'm like obviously doing my very best to like be present and not get ahead of myself, you know? I'm trying to like knowing what happens. I'm trying to like ignore that my brain being like, woo! But I am genuinely... Oh, I just love MSQ in this game, man. I love Heavensward. Stormblood's there. I don't mind Stormblood. But I do want to, like, go through it all again. I sense a hostile presence. I'm looking forward to the after Stormblood. Honestly, I'm so excited to like see your reaction. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to watch people experience it for the first time. I'm so excited to experience it again. I'm like, there's so much. Like it just, oof. I'm nervous. Don't be nervous. Embrace it. I vibrate when people step foot into the step. That's true. Like when you get in Stormblood, when you jump into the step, like I get excited because I know that, you know, that's where your guys' auras are from. And I'm like, this is where my friends are from. My friends are from this place. But no, I still remember, I'm not going to spoil it, but the opening of Shadowbringers changed my life. Changed my life. I remember Sai was like, I better be in call when you do it. Sai was like, if you get to this quest, stop and wait for me. And I was like, okay. Okay. I haven't emotionally recovered from Dover Castle. Unfortunately, this game just keeps... You might be on the ground cowering, being like, please stop. It will just keep going. Shadowbringers changed my life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's so good. I'm so excited for you to reach there, Mossy. It's... Oh, I'm gonna be so excited. Forever my favorite X-Pack. See, I'm conflicted. Yeah, I don't know. I can't put them in like I can just group them in categories, but I can't put them in like a 1 to 5 list, you know what I mean? But no, I mean, I love, like, when I'm at work, like, I lurk in people's streams, and like when I find someone that's like, Sprout, first time going into Shadowbringers or first time going into Endwalker, I'm like, let me in, let me watch it. I can't list the rest, just Shadowbringers is the best to me. See, I have heavensward is what sold me on the game, so I have that in like it's there, right? I have that in my high up somewhere. But do I think it's the best expansion? No. But like, so it's like I can't, you know, I can't, like it's, I can just, I give, it's like what's, you know, they do in American high schools or whatever, where, what are they, superlatives or whatever, where they're like, most likely to, I'll be like, the expansion that captured my heart, heavensward. The expansion that destroyed me. You know, like that's how I can do it. Oh, we have more ads incoming. But I don't know if that's a problem for anyone, considering the little moments I had. No, I'm kidding. But no, if you are lurking about, hanging out, and you're not subscribed, please feel free to have a stretch, have a break, have a Kit Kat. We're here to just vibe. Ba-ba-ba-bum. How far in the quest? I should probably not walk into combat and then look away from the screen. Focus, Pop, focus. Woo! I have a Klondike bar. That works. That works. Have a break, have a Klondike bar. You know, that works too. I have none of the above. What would you do? Do we have Klondike bars here? I've heard of them, but I don't think I've ever had one. So I don't know if I've even heard the little jingle. I'm so sorry if you can hear dogs barking really loudly outside. I'm really sorry. The dogs are going wild. Doo-doo.
Is that it?
Don't sound so underwhelmed. I can't believe you have dogs barking in the background while streaming. I just don't, it's going to take away from the immersion of the game. It was just very loud. Normally it's not that loud. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful?
Aye, that would be the Eyrie. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul.
Where are you? The Eyrie. Oh, I'm actually a little nervous.
Seeing the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
Because I want to. I'm using this character to learn how to heal, and I want to let you know, I have been doing my roulettes and such as Scholar. I want that to be known. But on stream, I'm like stage fright. I have stage fright. I'm like, maybe I'll just like unsync it as warrior. Maybe. I'm like concerned that I'll fuck up and then someone will yell at me live on stream and then I'll cry.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
This is how I know, but I'm doing it publicly on twitch.tv. My head is in my hands. Listen, I've been doing well off stream.
Mayhap
I
it is time
promise.
we called upon Master Garland. It'll be just like the good old days, no?
Now do it off stream. Oh my god. Still ever the mentor. Always, once a mentor, always a mentor. No, we still have to build that flying thingy. We still have to go back to Ishgard and build that thing. Pop pulled such a big one last night. Well, that was when I was a warrior. Mental moment kicking in. A force of the sound is so right out of context. I understood the context. For context, we helped Noi do a dungeon. It was this morning for me before work, but yesterday for Mossy. You will learn Scholar and you're gonna like it, okay? Okay. 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 A force of sufficient power to break through the Primal's defenses might conveniently grant us access to the Eyrie. And I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well, one of the conditions that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. Sit, Estinian, sit. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I'm not so selfish to that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Renat's Forum, Pop. From what I gleaned of the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. It just reminds me of the first time that I like ever healed and you were like, we're wall to wall pulling. Let's go. I don't care if you're crying. We're doing it. I was like screaming like, oh no. I was like, ah. Hey, listen, I just need to remind myself that the new Alliance raid, I did that blind as Scholar. Not Scholar, Sage. I just have to... That's with Sage, though. I could take Sage into it. Insert Spider-Man meme, the best way to learn is under life-threatening circumstances. Literally. Literally. Ba, 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 ba. We'll see. We will see how I'm faring. The nerves are starting to build. I need to chill out. When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we should try the airship landing, or mayhap even Skysteel Manufactory, but let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Sir Aymeric would seem the obvious choice, but there is no guaranteeing he will be able to grant us an audience at short notice. Ah, I have it. Count Edmund's youngest son prides himself on knowing all of the Holy Sea's juiciest rumours. Let us return to the manor and see if Lord Emmanuelin is about. Chill out and just run it with people. Can't learn if you don't have people also fucking up. I know. Me, every time I go in, I'm like, nobody fucked this up. And Sai's like, but how are you going to learn? How are you going to learn in a crisis? I'm like, true. True that. True. I could just use, I'm a silly little goof. Let's use fast travel, shall we? Du-du-du-dum. I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be fine. Du-du. If you ever learn Scholar, I will learn Mora, then we can both fuck up. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. But no, I still, yeah. White Mage will probably be the last healer that I touch. I fear that that was a mistake, me touching that for the first time. White Mage sucks, yeah. Say, like, Astro was fun, but it did not cure my anxiety. I still get healer anxiety, obviously, but it didn't, I was like very still scared of it. But Sage was where I was like, okay, I think I can do stuff. I think I can do stuff. I feel like Sage is like a great starting point. Ta-da! You say the same thing every time I show up. I did White Mage and let people die, and now I'm never touching it. That was me. On my other account, it sat at like level 35 for ages. Ages. And then I don't remember what it, well, I had my list and it, like of what I was going to level, and it was basically whatever was next highest to 100, and it came up to Sage, and I was like, I've got to do it. And like, yeah, I could jump into something like I was doing, like I can do the current normal raids on Sage fine, and I've done crisis mode. I had the other healer DC and people dying left, right, and center, and I still managed to pull the team together. Yeah, White Mage was rough. Rough. It's still sitting at like level 50. I'm not touching it. Well, not now. The hero returns. How does the fight, old girl? Well, I trust. In search of Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he has been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fire. Would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'd wager their master does too. White Mage is pretty much the least able to give you your yeah. Yeah. I need my oh shit moment buttons. The airship landing, yes. I thought as much. Come Pop, we must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. But no, I will say, so far of what I'm learning of Scholar, I'm enjoying it. I'm starting to see like the similar kind of rhythms as it does, like Summoner does. Like there's similar rhythms in my head. In my neurodivergent brain, there's similar patterns and similar rhythms to it. That might, I mean, you know, one's pick a color, run the color, next color, but that's not really this. But it's got a similar, it just has a similar vibe. Just ether flow. I mean, if that's all it is, that's enough that I'm like, okay, I'm familiar with this vibe. I'm loving Summoner so far. Hell yes. Hell yes. I love Summoner. I know that it's, you know, some would consider it dumb easy, but I love it. It's the better of the Arcanist. Okay then. But it does seem stressful to suddenly heal. Yeah. This isn't voice, so I can chat for longer. So when I started leveling Sage, I did it purely with, when you get to Shadowbringers, you unlock trusts, which is like a new form of the NPCs going along with you. And I just did that to get myself over. And I would push, and so that was like, so yeah, I would just do that. And then when like, they'd only pull small mobs, like naturally, right? But if I wanted to push myself, like I could do it on my terms of go, right, I'm comfortable here. I'm going to force you to grab more and see how we go. And no one was going to yell at me. And because they're all NPCs. And then also the other good thing about it is I could take breaks mid dungeon. I'd be like, okay, that was stressful. Let's just chill for a sec and come back. Need to keep myself alive first. True. That is true. That's what Sai said to me. You are the #1 priority. You need to stay alive. Because if you're dead, everyone's screwed. Run with Thancred for your strength. Yes, that's what I did. I ran with Thancred. I ran with Thancred on Sage. And then, yeah, now I'm comfortable with. So I strictly ran with Thancred. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but the trust system that comes in at Shadowbringers, which is like your what, duty support, what's it called otherwise? I can't remember. Basically like your squadrons, kind of. Doing those helped me overcome my... I'm still nervous, but I'm nowhere near as like anxious, shaking, about to have a breakdown as I was. Hop, Alphino, how fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Greetings, Master Garland. I'm sure it will come as little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favor. Another wind barrier, and you say it's conjured by Nidhogg? The Enterprise would certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Dravanians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do, some manner of weapon we could employ? Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mist, but we do not know how much longer. Alright. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Oh, I think that's an Australian-only ad. Oh, we need a bigger boat. What? Maybe it's not. It took a very long time for me to get out of the whole shaking with fear, but with time and pushing myself past my comfort zone in a ton, I'm now fine with doing into new... Yeah, now you're like one of the best healers I know. Like, you're insane at healing. I think. My little newbie brain thinks that you're great. But no, I just have to push myself. And I'm kind of weaponizing the fact that this character has a little sprout above their head. So if people are mean to me, I'll just play dumb. Methinks. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. It's probably best if I let the lad show you. Come on, the manufactory's not far. What is the time? Oh, it's approaching 9 o'clock. We'll see how far we get. Ba-da-bump. Because 9:30 is normally my cut-off time. Just quick reaction times with unfucking situations came with lots of time and practice. Yes. But no, that's, yeah. Now you play with people's lives. You're literally like, you better be using your mitigations, because, whoa. Where am I? I'm going the wrong way. We shall play yo-yo with your life. Our little project's just inside. Oh, you're going to like this one. Are we now?
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Look at it!
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them.
Look at them nerds.
They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
Oh.
The energy conversion ratio's bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
But good one, Sid. Tataru. I love you, Tataru.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace, the Sultana.
Oh. I keep forgetting that keeps threading in and out. I'm too much like dragons and elves.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
Go team, go.
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Hels is missing her husband right now. I know that she's a serial VOD watcher, so she'll probably watch it back. What ones? That's New Wind, Old Friends. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quests away. So we'll see how we can go in half an hour. If not, I will start stream with it next week. I will open with a mental breakdown of sorts, shall we? That's some drama. That's some good content for the stream. Sippy getting all the screen time. Yep. General Raoban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts, and he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come, Pop. Pressing through Ishgard's plight may be... Pressing, though, Ishgard's plight may be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the Mana Cutter's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalin and lend what aid we may. I'm just thinking of Estinian just standing out there, just twiddling his thumbs. Tataru, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Estinian. Oh, there we go. Tell him we have identified a solution to our problem and that it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Alphino. To the Waking Sands, Warrior of Light, 'tis past time Uldar was delivered from this darkness. Bum 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 bum. I had a mental breakdown on stream, not clickbait. That'll be that'll be the title of the VOD. Either this VOD or the next, depending on how we're cut for time. Because I do have work in the morning. If I didn't have work in the morning, I would press on. Oh my goodness. I was so used to not being able to fly. Oh my goodness. I was so used. Oh, the freeing ability to fly. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Thank you for the hydrate, Mossy. Thank you, Muchly. Everyone else also hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate? Do, 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 do. I actually want to know how many people are actually brand new players and how many people are alts. I just want to know. I'm just curious. I want statistics. Heavensward is definitely a humbling experience finding you can't just fly. Yeah. It's the guy! And it's a voiced cutscene. Let's go.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain.
The amount of times I yeeted
Imperial
myself off cliffs.
administrations,
Oh
I've
my
regained
goodness.
much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
And then the struggle of getting back
I gather
up.
you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Pippin, I love you.
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment.
Papa Shan.
My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
The baby, I know. The sweet baby. Pippin, we love you so much. We love you so much, Pippin. Pippin, you're the best little guy ever.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Meriel.
If Pippin has no fans, that means I've died. Based, honestly. Based.
We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
Every single time I hear Rauban, I just think of Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. Like, he's just got, I don't know. It's just the vibe. It's just purely the accent and the voice. That's purely what it is. Everything else, they're fairly different, but also the same. Kind of.
We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Anything for you, Rauban. Anything for you.
Then I pity the bastard that stands in our way.
Being short.
Come, my friend. For Nanamo.
Dead.
And for Ulda!
Do, do, do. Do, do. Our target is Miriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Miriel is still hiding there. Let's go! I could just fly there. Hello? Internet, don't do this to me now. Oh, I'm invisible. Oh, there I am. That's to my that bonk boom. Oh my goodness. Don't do this to me now. You were so well behaved. It was so well behaved. It was so well behaved. For 2.5 hours. Now it's letting the team down. I can't remember if I know I can't go over, but I can go around. Do. Do. If it doesn't sort itself out, I'll finish off this quest. Oh, wait, well, never mind. Never mind. Let me... Oh my goodness, hello? Oh boy. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear this. That emote isn't even loading. Oh, there we go. Now it's loaded. And what brings you to our lovely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of our entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Muriel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Uldar, you may as well give up now. The girl's gone with city life. The girl's done with city life. That's so interesting. I don't know why it's done it now. I don't know why it's done it now. Where's the other person? Hello? Oh wait, they're down here, aren't they? If memory serves me correct. Stream's probably super laggy, so you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway. Oh, it's super laggy. Muriel, eh? She's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house. Though, it's the one closest to the market entrance. Oh my god. And the silent Realmborn area. Oh my goodness. What a way. If I could... Her house. Closest to the market entrance? Surely this one. I don't remember. It's pretty jumpy, but I can also can't tell if it's definitely me. It's definitely... We've rapid fire dropped frames. I think it is a sign. Perhaps it is a sign. I think it is a sign. Because it's definitely not chilling out. Definitely not chilling out. So it's 100% me. Let me pull up Twitch if I can get it to load. Let me see who's live. Because we may as well just wrap it. We'll wrap it up here. And then I can just pick up from here next stream. And then we've got a nice buffer before the dungeon. You know? It's not as clean as crisp as I planned. But it's enough. Oh, I know who we're gonna raid. We will raid... Oh boy. We shall raid. This is Mossy. This is another person that I have been introduced to via you. We'll raid Rizzle Monster, who's playing Baldur's Gate 3. Let me put our raid messages up. Shall we? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That took ages. Oh my goodness. But I appreciate you all vibing with me. I had a lot of fun. I'm loving this. I'm loving this MSQ stuff. Yeah, we'll raid Rizal Monster. Baldur's Gate 3. I will be doing a bit of a raid and run to get ready for bed. But you've all been fantastic and amazing. Let me set up the raid. If you can copy the... Everything's so slow. Oh my goodness. Copy the raid messages if you'd like. Again, you've all been amazing and wonderful, and I appreciate you all very much. As always, VOD's channel. If you want to watch back VODs, you're more than welcome to. And if you're not in the Discord, we have our Blue Sky, my Blue Sky, that I post to. But you're all incredible and amazing. Have a wonderful time zone wherever you are. And I will catch you later. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for being here, Mossy. Next stream will be a co-working stream on Saturday. Yeah. So there's no stream tomorrow for me. That's my no stream day. But you've all been amazing. Have a lovely time with Riz. You're all fantastic. Farewell.